Apollo 69.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and back in the garage. I usually try not to film in here because of the echo, but I didn't want to film my room because everyone's in the house right now. I don't look like a moron, so we're in the garage. But this is an exciting video because I'm going to be covering everything with the tune-up that happened recently. I didn't cover it last video because the last video was filmed before the tune-up, and this video came after the tune-up. So, long story short, the truck had 5 of its 6 spark plugs previously replaced by the previous owner. That sixth one, however, which is the one you guys told me about behind the wheel, you would take the wheel off, take the fender wheel off, and get to that. We did that one, and just happens to be sitting on this toolbox. But let's get a closer look at it in the light. Yeah, this is a Motorcraft Platinum, so I would assume that this is a factory plug from 2003. If my, there we go, factory plug from 2003. You can see it says Platinum right there in the bottom. And yeah, that electrode is pretty screwed and pretty nice sized gap. It's a 0.9 gap according to the gapping tool we had that measured this out. You can see a lot of corrosion in the plug. So obviously the previous owner is a moron because he only replaced 5 of the 6 plugs. And posted about this in the owners group, and I got quite a bit of crap for complaining about the previous owner, which wasn't my intent. It was just surprising to me that one of the plugs was never replaced, whether it be by a Ford dealer or by the previous owner himself. We never know. He may have replaced them himself. A lot of the wires broke off. It was just a giant mess. But the main topic of today's video is lowering the truck. If you remember back in episode 2 of Project Explorer, which is the series I used to do in the truck, it was a weekly episodic series. And it did pretty okay on the channel. A lot of my best videos come out of Project Explorer, but I killed that series off when I started going to college because it wasn't going to be, good for me to make a weekly episodic series when nothing was changing. So I kind of killed off the series. I'm again doing these one-off videos with the truck. So this is the last piece of the puzzle I need besides the U-bolts to lower the truck, and I'm super excited because this has been something I've been working on for the last 2 years, and I finally am able to do it. So let's go ahead and show off the parts. So we have 2 boxes here on the floor. You guys can see this first one is a Moog box, and this other one is Beltec. You guys may remember I've owned, this is my second thing I've bought from Beltec. Where is the first? Oh, there it is, up here. These are Beltec lowering blocks right there. Those are for the axles in the truck. And these are for the shocks, obviously. But we're going to start with the small box first. This is the Moog camber caster adjustment kit. When you have a car with torsion bolts up front, it's better to get one of these than to be sorry, or your wheels will camber out, whether you are lifting it with a torsion twist, or in my case, lowering it with a reverse torsion twist. So we're going to go ahead and pop the box open. Just going to have you guys look at the shocks while I'm doing that. And me wearing socks and sandals, please don't roast me for that. Okay, so this is the kit. Some washers, some humongous bolts. I don't even know if I have a socket big enough to go around these things. These things are massive. But these are for the torsion area kind of thing to keep the wheels from cambering out really bad. Again, got these washers. Installation instructions, which is huge because the last big part I bought for the truck before this and the tuner didn't come with instructions. If you don't remember, I got the Spectate cold air intake on the truck, which is actually a cold air. I have now confirmed it with the tuner. The only time it gets over atmospheric temperatures when it's idling. So that's one thing. But this thing is set up and ready to go. This is the camber kit. We got 2 bolts for the torsions on each side up front. So go ahead and put that back in the box. Again, looking at the shocks and my not shoed self here, Longa. Trying to get these back in the box, but it seems to want to fight me right now. There we go. Alright, now it's back in its box. So now we can get to the elephant in the room here in the bottom. Now, a lot of people were concerned about my shocks. Michael in particular, he was very concerned with the shock travel on my truck because the shocks are definitely on the way out. So I plan on doing this anyway, but I picked up, oh, I just broke the box. Not what I wanted to do at all. I'm going to pick this up a little bit so I can get the, oh, I just ruined the rest of it. Look at me. I'm trying not to break boxes today. But anyway, there's the thing on the front, other quality products from Beltec. That's what broke, obviously. Go ahead and try to pop this up here, which it's not wanting to do very much. There we go. Okay, so now we'll lay that back on the ground and lift the lid of the box up. So obviously we have 4 Beltec Nitro Drop Shock tubes. These are twin tube shocks, performance shocks for sport trucks like mine. Mine is a sport truck obviously because it says sport in the name. But they make everything for these trucks. Not for mine in particular. Mine is actually kind of messed up when it comes to finding kits for this stuff, like complete kits, ball joints, torsion bar keys, leveling shocks, block kits, spindles, coilovers. Literally anything you want for a truck, you can get through Beltec, which is why I like them so much. I'm not sponsored, by the way. I just like their products. And these shocks are really nice quality. I'm not going to open them on camera. I did that in the original take of this video. They're pretty good quality. They look just like they're in the box. There's really no need to actually take them out of the box to show you guys. You guys will just have to wait and see them on the truck. But I believe the white box is for the front and the red box is for the rear. We'll be set and ready to go with that here in the next week after I get out of surgery, because if you didn't know, I'm having my wisdom teeth pulled out this Friday, which for you guys is tomorrow. So expect a funny video out of that, possibly Saturday, depending on how I feel when I get home. Definitely not going to be in good shape, and the video itself is probably going to be me kind of still recovering from the anesthesia on the way home. If I do anything at all, my parents have already said they're going to film me the entire time, but I'm not kind of expecting really anything funny out of it. If there is anything really bad, I'm probably not going to upload it, because knowing myself, I'm a very clean-cut person in real life. If you ever met me in real life or know me personally like my friends do, I don't cuss, I don't use slang terms or anything like that. The worst I'll say is kind of sexual terms just to be funny, like penis, for example. I say that a lot to be funny. But you won't see me like swearing or using racial slurs, stuff like that on a daily basis. It's just not me as a person, but I'm kind of afraid that under anesthetics, I'm gonna completely revert my personality and turn into this big, just giant douchebag on terms of slurs and stuff and cussing like a sailor. We'll see how that goes, but hopefully that's not the case. Next week's videos though will probably be a little bit later. I may change the upload schedule for next week because, like I said, I'll still be recovering from this anesthesia and stuff. Hopefully by Tuesday at the latest, I'll be able to talk. So I'll be able to film videos and stuff like normal and get back to it. Then this should be done hopefully in the next 2 weeks. Hopefully we'll have the truck lowered by then. I got to figure out the whole thing with timing chains first. I'm trying to decide if I want to go ahead and do this now or wait until those are done. But anyway, guys, thank you guys again for watching this video. I know it was kind of short, but I just wanted to show you guys all the new lowering equipment. All I got to do left now is get the U-bolts, which will have to be done after the truck's on the ground. Or not on the ground, but jacked up in here. So it'll be in the place of this guy. This will be backed out of the garage. Oh, about fell over again. If you didn't watch the tune video, I'll explain clearly why I fall over so much, but this guy will be moved out of the garage. This is, in case you didn't know, my mom's 2011 Grand Caravan. For a little while, we thought it was on its way out because my mom is starting to hate this car, but we almost got rid of it, which would have been kind of a shame because I learned how to drive in this thing, and it had a little bit of fun in it too. My mom and I will tell this story a million times about how I did burn out in her car the first day I drove. But anyway, thank you guys again for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.